What's up, everybody? Welcome back to MLB Baseball here on youtube.com/SeanSourceX. My name is Sean. This is a series that I am doing every single day at 1 p.m. Right here. You can scroll down. You can subscribe. You can ring that bell so you're notified when I post new videos and catch the remaining 51 games, I believe. Maybe even 52 games. Doesn't really matter. You got a whole deck of cards worth of games still coming up as we continue our trudge through the remainder of the season. This is game number 111 of 162. Marco Gonzalez, 10-5 with a 2.62 ERA, taking on Garrett Cole, 8-6 with a 2.59 ERA. As the Yankees and Mariners continue their 4-game series, this is game number 2. The Mariners 66-44. The Yankees 62-48. The Mariners got the win in yesterday's series opener, and it was for the most part a performance I was very happy with, especially offensively. You can see that Tampa Bay game was 9-4, and you could even see the game before that, Tampa Bay, the other win I should say, 3-0, and even that Texas game before it, 5-3, even though it was a loss. We're gonna rope it into this. For the most part, the Mariners have had like one good inning and kind of just carried themselves to a victory, or in the case of the Texas game, got off to a good start, lost the flow, couldn't get back in the game when it mattered, and ended up falling short. You could say the same thing about the Tampa Bay the other Tampa Bay game. That one we just couldn't get over the hump. We were able to kind of match them a little bit, but just we got it close and it would slip and close and slip, and we weren't able to get back into it. So I guess that would be kind of the same thing as the Texas game, but I feel like it's a little bit different because we had the lead in the Texas game. In the Tampa Bay loss, that one we were behind the whole time and just couldn't catch up. But we still scored runs throughout the game. That Texas game, the Tampa Bay game, and the other Tampa Bay game, the 1, 2, and 4 games that I'm referring to, 1 or 2 really good innings where there's 2 hits, there are 2 runs here, or one run there. In the Tampa Bay 9-4 game, we had like a 7-run 4th inning, and not a whole lot happened either before or after that. In defense of the 9-4 Tampa Bay win, we were able to shut them down for the same amount of time that they were able to shut us down. The first 3 innings of the game were goose eggs for everybody all over the place. Yesterday's game against the Yankees, and you could say the game on the 3rd against Tampa Bay, much more consistent in the offense. Still took us a little bit to get going, but got a 3-run lead. Gave up the run, got it back, gave up the run, got it back, put an extra one on there. We had 4 innings where we scored at least a run. That's good. I'm happy with that. That's what I would like to see. Instead of just 1 7-run inning and just going, hold on for dear life and hope we don't blow it. You know. All right. Welcome on in. I don't know where I was going. I don't know how to connect that to the next part of this. So we'll just jump on in here. Mariners looking good, 1.5 games ahead of the Astros. We'll see the Astros here in about 2 weeks. I believe that series is in Houston. And the Astros, lead the American League wild card position. For a while, it looked like it was going to be 2 AL Central teams, probably pretty much locked into that. Minnesota has been doing super well. And then Cleveland was behind them and still doing well, but not as well as Minnesota. But they've been slipping recently over the last probably month and a half or so. They went from having a super firm grasp on it to not being in it. And now we have 3 American League West teams that are within 3.5 games of each other. But because all those teams are playing well, and I don't think there's a whole lot of was it division? Yeah, in division matchups happening right now. We're kind of separating ourselves from the rest of it. From the rest of them, 4.5 games ahead of Cleveland, 5 ahead of the Blue Jays. The Red Sox are 6.5 back. The Rays, who we took 2 or 3 from, we were able to push them down a little bit further. They're 9 games back. As you can see here, the American League Central, all but spoken for the Twins, 15.5 games ahead. They are 5-5 in their last 10, which is a little surprising. They got off to such a hot start, and they have not looked back. Cleveland has. So, there you go. little update on the standings. I don't think they'll get anywhere close to the record number of wins, but you know, it's fun to look at. Interesting that it could be 3 American League West teams in the in the playoffs when they start. As for the Mariners, we have Marco Gonzalez on the mound today, so we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and flip Fraley for Lewis, and we will put France at third, and we will DH a Shedlong Jr. Those two guys will get some hits, or get some at-bats, I guess. I think we're going to have to win this one on the small ball. We have some decent power toward the bottom of the lineup. That might be worth kind of rotating around some people, but it's going to be mostly speed, or more speed, I guess, toward the top of the lineup. Maybe we flip those two guys. And then, yeah. We do not have a fast lineup today. We also don't have the most powerful lineup today because we're missing Kyle Seager and Kyle Lewis. I could probably DH one of those guys and they'd be okay, but I'd rather have them fully rested for the last 2 games of this series. So, could be a little more interesting today than it was. Yesterday's game wasn't bad or not interesting by any stretch of the imagination. I just, in context of the at-bats, we're probably going to have to work a little bit more small, you know, getting some doubles, getting some ribbies that way, and less reliant on, what's it called? Less reliant on deep balls out of the park. We still have a little bit of power here and there, but, you know, maybe take your finger off the X button, Sean. Focus a little more on the B button. Anyway, don't forget to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. Every day, baseball, 1 p.m.
For baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of 2 division leaders.
Division-leading Mariners, division-leading Yankees. That has not been said a lot. Makes it pretty cool. Garrett Cole, 21 starts, 8-6 record, 2.59 ERA in 139 innings, 109 hits, 161 strikeouts. My goodness. 26 walks. He has a lot of decisions. Gonzalez has a lower ERA, but fewer decisions. 15 decisions as compared to, I guess it's 14 decisions. I guess 8-6 just looks a lot worse. Okay. 4-seam fastball, slider, knuckle curve, changeup, and a 2-seam fastball is what we are working against today. And he'll throw that right down the middle. All right.
First pitch is taken for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
1 strike now from Cole. Swing
Oh boy, blew that right by me.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it.
Baltimore already up 1-0 on the Rays.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after
Probably going to be an easy out.
He
Darn.
gets to it and makes the catch for the first
That
out.
wasn't not bad contact there. Twins and the Astros playing. You'll see that game still has not even started yet. And yet they will tell us that... will you fucking stop with the encoding bullshit, please? My poor computer. It's doing its best, but... I think that update really fucked with it. I don't think... I mean, I could look at the, like, hard drive space.
1-0 home. Skied in the air to
Damn.
straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Sometimes that's a problem as well. Now there's like pretty
And
good
that'll bring
space
in
left.
J.P. Crawford. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a
Oh, we got the
333.
air on
He
today.
also has
Okay.
one home run.
Haven't needed it lately. It's been pretty cool in this.
Sent on the ground
Oh,
out
that's
to
a
second.
that's an out.
Mayhew's
I wasn't tricked today. Yesterday I was tricked when J.P. Crawford hit a grounder and I went, oh cool, a ground ball, sweet. And then that guy went, hello, hi, I'm over here behind you, immediately behind your batter from where you're standing. And I'm like, ah, shit. Today, not tricked about that. Marco Gonzalez, 22 starts, has a 10-5 record, 2.62 ERA, 141 innings pitched, given up 116 hits, has 114 strikeouts, 11 walks.
But this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
But it was a little warmer today, and probably yesterday as well. So the central air has been on. Oh god, I forgot how much I hated this camera. Thank God it's a 4-game set.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Excited to see what we can do in this series. If we can win 2 of the next 3, we'll secure a series win, and we'll be able to open some really cool baseball cards.
In front of the changeup. Keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
We'll see. I would not be surprised if this ends up being a. I would not be surprised if this series was either lost by the Mariners or like a 2-2 split. I feel like it's going to be difficult for me to get 3 solid games against this lineup.
1-2.
I'd like it if you strike out, put the ball in play, do something.
Swing and a liner.
That'll work.
And a base hit.
Wasn't going to make it worse. Willing to take the single. That's fine. Was not going to miss that, and yeah, was not going to screw around with that. Double play still in effect, so I'm okay with it. I appreciate though that he listened to me. That was very nice of him. Oh, you'd like me to? Oh, you put it in play. Oh, gotcha. Forgot to put on a hat, by the way.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez.
There's a nice strike on the sinker. Nice strike on the sinker.
Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
How would I go about it any differently?
Working this one, calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't...
That was an ugly curveball.
That's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys,
Geschmack.
but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Working for the punch-out and the offering.
Wow, that was really bad. I did not think that was going to be that bad, but
This pitch is popped up.
that's a foul.
And no one will
That man got hit right in the butt. I mean, it technically like warped right through him, but
He pops him up toward the left
get there.
side.
Nice.
Is there, one away.
I forgot that you could throw back to first base on a catch on a foul ball.
The second baseman.
It's a good thing he didn't try to run to second because he might have actually gotten there.
Next up is
Because I was not paying enough attention.
He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. Good cut fastball
There we go.
in there, 1-1.
There we go. We're at 14 pitches here. I'd like to get out of this inning here.
1-1.
Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay. Now I'm come oning my own catcher.
And there he goes towards second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marmolejos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
I was not paying much attention to him at all. And by much attention, I mean I was paying 0.000 repeating eternal donuts
Here's the pitch.
attention to that man.
The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed.
There
and
we
that's
go.
Strike two.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ah, fouled away. Didn't stay as outside as I wanted it to.
Right at the
There we
third
go.
baseman, and that'll end the inning.
Hot shot to third. Hot
Left for
shot.
the Yankees.
We got a hot
Still
shot.
no score.
Long Jr., Haniger, France. Coming on up to the plate here. Cole did not throw very many pitches in that first inning. 6 to be exact.
Shed Long Jr.
Didn't get off to a great start. It was a 3-pitch first out and then 3 total pitches for the following 2 outs. Stop me if you've heard that before.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No
That was
balls and a strike.
more tempting than I thought it would be. I didn't expect it to drop down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And
That was a
he
bad
fouls this one
swing.
off.
Come on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
Oh, he was on the warning track.
A fine
Damn
play
it.
there for the first out.
The right fielder, Mitch.
Damn it, that's exactly what I'm looking for,
Mitch
Mr. Long
Haniger, the
Jr.
next at bat, took an
Dang
0
it.
for 4 in the victory last night.
Good timing on that fastball. Okay.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the
Oh
offense
my
on their
God.
toes. That opens up the off-speed.
I've been so passive on those first pitches, and I get too aggressive on the second pitches.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
I would agree with that. That was way too easy for an idiot like me to not swing at.
And he misses
That was
the
also-
up and in to even
okay.
things at 2-2.
All
We
right.
just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
I wasn't off speed, but he did try to drop it a little low.
Back to a full count now.
3-2 count here. That's an achievement walkthrough right there. Okay,
Just
all
to
right.
make contact there as he spoils off a good
Really
changeup.
early on that one. That's a good swing. It's a bad swing, but I'm okay with it.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left
That
side.
unfortunately won't work,
In time to first,
which is
and there were
fine.
2 away.
I'm good with that swing. I don't want to be called out on strikes there. At least, try to fight it off, try to get another pitch. Wasn't obviously able to do anything with that second one, or that final pitch, but
Cole gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Swing and a
oh,
miss
I
that
wanted
time. Strike
to
one.
not do
was
that.
a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
There we go.
Base hit into the left center field
It's the
gap.
first hit of the game for the Mariners here in the top of the second. 2 outs.
Boy, this was
Doing a good job trying to bump that pitch count up. I like to see at least 10 per inning. I rarely do.
A little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Standing in now, Jose Marmolejos, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul. The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
Damn it. That was...
2 out with the man at first. This is on
Oh, drats. Early on that slider. Dang. That's okay. We saw 16 pitches there. Got him up to 22. He's looking. He just doesn't see the stairs. Garrett Cole was injured when he fell down the stairs watching a replay. He's out for the remainder of the game. And you're like, what the fuck? Sir, this is your home stadium? Are you... Obviously, you're not okay, but... Boy, he threw the same amount of pitches in 2 innings as we have in 1. Fantastic. We do have these... I do have these days every once in a while.
Here's the first pitch.
Okay, well, that didn't work. It took us like 6 pitches to get the guy onto first base, right? And then we couldn't draw a double play up. We saw 4 batters, and they averaged...
Start to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in.
5 pitches per
Start talking 8 games.
at bat.
I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Gleyber Torres stands in as he looks.
We did get kind of bailed out the other day by the Yankees. We threw a bunch of pitches in one of the innings, and then one of the other innings I think was very, very low. I don't remember exactly what the numbers were, obviously, but
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
okay. See if we can get out of this jam. I do rely on my defense to do a lot. It's a lot of pitch to contact.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt.
There
As
we
the
go.
first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220.
Who's... Oh, Garrett Cole.
13 home runs and 54
I think the hair
runs
threw me
batted
off. The hair was like... I was like, why the fuck is the pitcher batting?
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Curveball.
There we go.
For the first out.
It's a nice strikeout right there from Mr. Gonzalez.
Punch out right there.
That'll work.
Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos.
There we go.
Take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 4. 1-1 to Chirinos.
Just outside.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long.
Oh,
Off-speed pitch.
I am really surprised at that. Also did not realize there were 2 strikes on that count.
Larger, 2 away.
That's a generous changeup. I mean, that's why I swung at that pitch with Haniger, I believe. It's like, I don't want to be called out on a strike like that, you know? I don't need help striking out, okay? I can do it myself.
This guy's having up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in.
And just like that, we're out of the jam.
And the Yankee threat goes by the boards
Phew.
as the inning is over.
Phew.
Strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score.
Not exactly sure how many pitches I threw in that inning, but it did feel a little better. A couple of strikeouts in there. But again, I'm not able to get people to roll into double plays. I'm not making it easier on myself, right? I'm giving up hits, and then it's 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That... Oh my God.
I love everything this pitcher's got
The
working right
the
now.
other runners are not affected by.
He's got great body language on the mound.
You know?
He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that
was a bad third swing. Really, really bad.
That trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As he can't catch
God
up on
damn.
a fastball at the letters, and
I
it's
cannot
3-1.
catch up to this
He'll
fucking
check in here
fastball.
at 277.
I'm late. He is throwing
A
them
dozen home runs and
dead
30
fucking
RBIs.
center.
1 strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
That's a
I-
stone cold take right
I
there.
can't believe
Easily
that was
could have
ball
been
one.
rung up instead.
I can't believe that's ball 1.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly. From
Wow.
0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Cole gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. As with 2 away,
I
he'll swing
cannot
and
catch
miss
up
at
to
the
this.
first pitch.
Every
It's
one of
0-1.
these fucking pitches
Man, this pitcher is on
is
right
hittable,
now.
and I can't
Holding
catch
the
up to
zone,
it.
attacking these.
A swing and a drop
That might
sent
go.
toward
That
the
might
gap.
go. That might go. Hey! Wow. All right. Dylan Moore. I just
So a
barely got out of the
here to left
ballpark,
center
but I'll
field.
take it.
12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
That'll work for me. Obviously. That was on a contact swing, too.
The previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy
I
standing
love
on the
this.
mound.
It's gonna hit the
What just
fence
happened?
and just park back in. Was that on a fastball? That was a slider.
Now, Jake Fraley.
That makes sense. Oh, Sean, that was bad.
Chirinos shading
So
to his
what's
right,
what's
and the
interesting to me
inning's over.
about that sequence? He threw fastballs on all of those first pitches, and I couldn't catch up to him at all. I was late on every single one of them.
Home run.
Why would he throw a
We
slider?
played 2.5.
If I'm
It's
behind on the
1-0
fastball,
Seattle.
then why would you throw something slower that, like, I seem more timed up on? I don't know.
Fans of
Hi,
the
Heidi.
Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center field.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Ramon Laureano, and they could use a spark from him here.
All right, just trying to. Okay, yeah, all right.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There we go. Right back into the groove. Got up, grabbed a drink, made sure I was hydrated is not the right word, but able to quench thirst. Boom. Now, I think the thing that I could do better is rely less on home runs. We did score some small ball runs the other day, so that was good.
Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a
That's a
pitch on 1 and
strike.
2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Really should have been called strike 3, but
Check the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And
fuck
it's fouled.
off. Oh my god, this is...
A payoff pitch one more time.
That was a terrible sinker.
Dribbled to the right side.
I hate this. I fucking Ramon Laureano. Fucking 10 pitch at bat to lead off the bottom of the third.
The next 3-2. Hard hit ball to second.
Boy, that sure was a lot for a base hit, you
Right field,
bastard.
single.
He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles, and he's been a fucking pain in the dick
And he's able to stay
to
back
get
and
out.
drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just gotta tip your hat.
I'm not tipping my hat. I'll tip my finger. Throw that at him. Hey, oh.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez. Runners going, fouled away. Laureano gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Moore is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Should I have let that drop?
Next
Should I have, like,
is
backed up a second and, like, just kind of let that drop?
Flew out last time up. From the stretch, he's running. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly, and
Okay.
there are 2 away now.
Both times he's stolen, the opposing or the batter has made contact,
Could score the tying run from second.
which is kind of like weird.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that gets him on the mound. Great support from
He's
the
out.
field, though, as
Marco
the
Gonzalez got hit in the fucking face.
way to end the inning. One hit, one left.
Holy shit.
On now to the top of
Can we
inning
watch that
number 4.
replay?
It's the
I didn't know what
Mariners.
was happening there. I thought that was going to be like a line drive to center and score the guy. Did he try to steal third?
All set for the
Can we hold on? Can we look at the replay? We can. So it's a line drive. There's like no one that's going to get there for my team at this point. Like that's not going to happen. Marco Gonzalez is the only person who could do anything. And his spinal cord does all of the work here. It bounces off of him. He slides into third. And thankfully Tom Murphy is able to make a nice throw here. Out by about was that half a step or so? Whew. Wait, how do they score that? Judge grounds out to on a deflected hit 1-2-3. They gave that a 1-2-3 out. Marco Gonzalez's spinal cord saving us a run. Thanks,
First
buddy.
offering on its way.
They did
Slider
not
hits the outside.
say anything
That's a
about him
strike.
needing to come out of the game.
He's looking sharp
So I
far.
think he's
80% of
all
his
right.
first pitches are for strikes. He might
But I
be
think
able to
it's
go the distance.
it's also inconvenient timing where it's like, oh,
Well off the plate for a ball.
that was the end of an inning.
1-2, the count's
I thought it hit off
shortstop.
his face, actually.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
I like hitting to this guy over here. I like giving him an opportunity to go, hello,
Here in the fourth.
I'm over here. You can't see me because there's a nice batter in the way, but
Batter
I'm
was
here.
Long Jr.
Fuck.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's
It
really
looked good
attacking
until
well
it just
tonight. Being
died.
aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Lopez has a play,
Drop it. Drop it.
and that's the second out of the inning.
Damn it. Didn't work. The Rays struggling in the 4th against the Orioles.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And up next,
Red
the
Sox on
corner
top of the
outfielder,
Blue
Mitch
Jays.
Haniger.
Saw 7 pitches in his last at bat, including that 6th pitch, which was a changeup that I did not want to get called out.
Cole has his target. Here
Called
comes
out
the
on.
first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
On the ground on the
Oh,
left side.
I'm hitting right into these shifts.
Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Whew. Thankfully, that wasn't a much worse pitch.
And a sinker
Fuck.
too low there.
What?
Into the
How am
third
I
and fifth.
late? If anything, I feel like I should be early.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Here comes the 1-2. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Swing, coward.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With
That was a bad
the
cutter.
Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So make it 2 hits.
I feel like they've done that
He's on
in
base here in the home fourth as he tags
every
up his
inning,
total
at
currently
least
4 bench
2 of the
on Yankee
3,
ball club.
or 3 of the 4, excuse me.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A bouncer up the middle. One there. On to first.
Okay.
And they get him.
All right. I've been looking for that all game long.
Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
And now here is Luke Voigt. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Swing and a line
That seemed
drive.
dangerous
And that
there,
gets
Tom
down. We'll see
Murphy.
if that's extra
Seemed
bases.
really
And this will
dangerous to
find the
throw
wall
2 of the
deep in
same
the
fucking
corner.
pitch again right at each other.
Get into
Fucking
scoring
idiots.
position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers.
Why
are
did he
not where
fucking-
wants them to be so far this year, but you never know.
That
about
drives
swing.
me
He looked
nuts.
fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
I need to shake off more of his pitches and be like, look, I'm going to not throw that. I'm going to go ahead and just not do that.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball.
Casey Sadler at the top of the wins leaderboard. Tied with Hap, Bundy. for first place.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And look at that, Sam Delaplane's in last. Or fifth, I should say.
He's got a base open, so he has to focus on.
Boom! There we go, okay. So the double doesn't do anything, but not what I want to see. The Yankees have 6 hits. And the Mariners have 2 and 1 run.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ty France.
We're bending, but we're not breaking defensively or pitching-wise.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A bouncer to the left side.
Drats.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out.
That was an emphatic punch-out. Holy shit. I did not expect that much out for the first out of the 5th inning.
First pitch of the AB now. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first
Fuck.
pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Damn it.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side.
Oh, that was a nice snag.
Hey now.
You're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey, now you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. Fuck my face. Wow, we are leading the league in fielding percentage. Wow. Wow, what the fuck? Well, American League, I should say.
2 down, no one on base. And up next is Evan White.
I guess they're just like horrifying mistakes really outweigh the routine stuff that I'm actually able to do. Fuck me, god damn it.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
That'll work.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy, as he puts it.
Oh, Sean. Oh, Sean.
Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over.
I was looking fastball high. He's been really consistent throwing that fastball on the first pitch. He typically throws it high, and I'm usually behind, so got overly aggressive there.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's
Wasted opportunity. Hi, Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now, Gio Urshela. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Come on. What do you mean if they can get somebody on? They've had 6 hits in this game. It is not for lack of base runners. I've just done enough on the defensive side to mitigate their threats.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is.
There we go. There's a nice sinker right there.
Swing and a liner.
Ugh. Oh,
And that's into the outfield for
just
a
over his outstretched arm. It's all right. Good effort, Crawford.
He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Wow.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
64 pitches through 4 1/3. That's very bad.
Grounded weakly to the right side. Barehanded at his knees.
We'll just take the one. We'll just take the one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
Why?
Fly ball out toward left center field.
Get over there.
He's under it, and
That was my
is the
fault. I
inning.
took a bad path to that.
Left for the
Thank you.
Yankees.
I
They're
took a
on the
real bad
short
path
end
to
of a
that.
1-0 score.
We're good.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Dylan Moore. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, he's 2 for 10 with a home run against Cole now.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Okay, top
Still
6
believe in
here.
my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hit on the ground to third.
Darn.
Throw
Now I'm
first
early on the
gets him, so
fastball.
leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jake Fraley popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
There we go.
And that will fall
A little late on that
in.
one, but
It's a base hit.
enough to get out to the outfield.
Boy,
A
dear,
base hit.
about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford as he connects on the
Ow.
first pitch with a fly ball to center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Terrible. Terrible.
So it's a run.
All right, hold on.
Next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Shedlong Jr.
From the stretch, as he'll get caught chasing a bad
Why?
one there.
Why? Why?
That base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Behind 0-2 now. Cole sets, and the pitch. Back to him on the mound.
Real bad.
Oh, and he just
Real
threw the
bad.
glove up
Fuck
there and
me.
snares it for out number 3. Mariners leave 1.
Sorry.
They lead it
Sorry,
9-0.
Shedlong Jr. I'm sorry. I apologize for my poor pitch selection on that hit there. That's on me. That's my fault. I'm sorry that it's reflected in your stats.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Just sorry.
the right fielder,
God damn, I was so far inside.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Like, I want him in that spot, you know. I want him. There's a runner on. He has good power.
Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
I mean, we have Haniger right behind him. Shedlong can get. I mean, he obviously can hit it out of the park.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline.
He can hit it out of the park.
Foul, still 0-2.
But he can, you know,
Nothing in 2 count, and the
you go up,
pitch.
hopefully, maybe a double. Put runners on second and third. Maybe get him all the way around to home. I feel like that's kind of hard here in Yankee Stadium, considering that.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that
Son of a
frustrating
bitch.
from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still
Oh, I took.
one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single
Fuck.
on an infield ground ball.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. That's.
For him thus far.
That should have been out number 1.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down
Okay.
on strikes
All
for
right.
out number 1.
It's
Change
so hard
speeds,
to
change
get
eye level.
count 0-2, right? You have
Strikeout
to
number
tap
4
the
for
fastball.
Gonzalez.
You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's tarrying. On the
There we go.
line track, he
Oh,
missed the
I forgot that
catch.
was only out number 2. My bad. I mean, I got it back in. I wasn't going to get the double play there, but I did forget that that was only out number 2.
Doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2.
Should have been out number 3.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
Get to first, get to first, get to first.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first
Whew.
saves
I don't know
it
why
as the side is retired.
Everything will be fine, but then it like
It remains
he does that like double tap and he's like, I'll just whip it over there. Like, throw it just please with some urgency. Just like a little, just like a you know?
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have
I think
neither of them have been nibbling around
it has been going
and
fast.
they've trusted
The
their
both of
defense
us
to
have
make the
both
plays,
teams have
and
been
they've done just that.
very
And
aggressive.
it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
Wow, I'm
And
surprised
there's
that
a
that
base
was
hit, so maybe
okay.
some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Surprised that got through, honestly.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Ty France. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
That is not what I was looking for at all.
Getting early strikes in account. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Now it'll be Jose Marmolejos grounded out in his last at-bat.
That's not what I wanted at all.
First delivery to him. As he'll chase one up around the letters here.
Come on, Sean. Come on. I've been late on the fastball all day.
To set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
There's one.
Wow.
And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but
Fuck,
one left.
dude.
Seventh inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Mariners are on top.
The Bronx, the BRONKS. Bronx, Minnesota.
Domingo Tapia will take
All right,
over on
Tapia.
the mound to start the
Throw some heat.
seventh.
So we'll bring him in. We're bottom 7, 51 appearance, 51st appearance, I should say. 4-1 record, 68 innings. Let's make it 69. Okay, this is not going the way I wanted it to. Missing just barely. God damn it. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Good one to get back in on. And a bad one to end on. All right, cool. Good job. Fantastic.
Ready now is Robinson Chirinos. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees.
Okay.
Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And
That's the future the Libs want.
now.
Liberal
Two
strike zones.
well-executed pitches at the knees right there.
Stop making
I know
everything
this hitter's
political.
looking for something up.
Struck him out.
Boom!
Again, I should say. His
Suck
third
it.
punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan?
Suck my heat right there. Hell yeah.
We're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
His strike zone all of a sudden is like real wide. I don't know what the hell's happening. Maybe it was the whole time and I just didn't realize it.
And the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's go slide it. Let's go slide it.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Damn it.
It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Way outside. 1-2.
That was it. That was
Eight
him.
hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's
Boom! There you go.
back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Hell yeah.
For him,
Hell
he's
yeah.
out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds.
I did not want to throw that in the position he called it for.
In 3 trips to the plate for him so far.
Call me wild, but I don't want to throw a slider right down the middle.
Now here's the pitch.
I know it's a strange way of thinking. I know it's new to baseball, but throwing things down the middle, bad. I mean, you're assuming that it's just an auto take mode and you're going to just get a strike, but also at the same time, we only have a 1-run lead.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a
Whoa! Tapia! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order.
Wow, that is the best inning I have had all day.
After this.
Love that double tap. Oh, they have the judges' chambers out there still? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that one. Ryan Brazier. Coming on out. 52 games for him. 7-2 record. 61.1 innings. Has 9 holds. 2.93 ERA. 44 to 22 strikeouts to walks. And 1 jaw crack during those stats reads. You could feel it. My right jaw just went like crack. Crack. Just a little light little.
Now the first pitch. Fouled off.
Still working with that 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Still late on it. Fastball, slider, changeup, 2-seam fastball.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Left side.
Oh, I thought that might have snuck through, but it didn't.
First in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love to step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
I don't know if that's going to carry.
The center fielder.
It's a ground rule double.
Can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall.
It looked really funny from my angle. Just 2 hands. I'm going for it. Damn it.
Hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's no reason for it to be funny. That poor man might be hurt. He might be injured. But instead, I'm laughing at him. That digital man's going to be very mad at me.
This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down.
No.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
I thought about it. I sent him home, and then I turned him around. Okay.
Stepping in now, Jake Fraley. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1.
Safe. He's safe. God bless your 90 speed, Jake Fraley. God bless it.
So now to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That was about the one thing I couldn't have.
Too high for ball 1.
Holy shit. Jake Fraley, thank you.
You got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
That's a 2-0. 2-0 count leverage. Now, Jake Fraley is a great candidate to try to get first to home. The problem is...
2-0 count and the pitch. And he pops
well, I'm going to
up,
pop out. That's the
drifting
problem.
toward the left side of the infield. First shot is there, and the side is retired.
The problem is the right and left field walls are real close. They're only like 314 feet. So that's kind of like, it's like it's hard to... Oh, I didn't mean to actually skip that. I apologize. I know you you crave everything Matt. What the hell's his name? What's his name again? Matt? Something.
Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's one
Okay.
away.
Tapia threw a great first inning, or seventh inning, bottom of the seventh.
The second baseman,
I just didn't get anybody in the game. That's what I'm looking for. We have Kikuchi, who I'm a little hesitant to put in because he does. He has given up some first pitch home runs. It's always, I think Tapia has given up a couple of those here and there, but
just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
I don't know. Stick with the hot hand, I guess.
0-1 count and the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. And
There's
he
a
makes
nice
the
play
catch
right there.
for the second out.
2 down. We can bring in Giles for a close opportunity or a save situation.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
I'm at least 50% less
He's
stressed.
in complete command of his
After
two-seamer
doubling the
right
lead.
now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Is that a new sound effect? There's like a crash sound that's happening.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a real nice
Didn't go that time.
location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And it's
That did not get outside the way I wanted it to. Murphy and I were on the same page, though.
A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Henniger. And
Nice
makes
scratch
a
at the
nice
wall. Nice
touch.
catch. I wanted to say grab, but Gratch came out instead. Catch and grab all mumbled in my mouth together. All mashed up while I watched him make a fantastic catch. Tapia giving a little tip of the hat. Little tip of the hat there. Hell yeah. Fuck yes. Mitch Haniger and Jose Marmolejos both have excellent catches at the wall today.
Lead things off here in inning
Hell
number 9.
yes. 2-0. We're going top 9. Shedlong Jr., you want to make it 3-0? We'll take that one. We're good.
Underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Damn it. It looks so good.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Oh my fucking god.
Swings and misses
I'm
for the
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Now at the plate is Mitch Haniger, singled
Fuck.
last time up.
I think that's the same pitch, same location I struck out on last time with him.
Swing and he
Go!
launches this
Go!
one to
Go!
deep left
Go!
field.
Go! Go!
And
3-0 lead. Let's go, Mariners. Woo! Yeah! Hell yeah. Whew. Got into the bullpen. We've gotten 2 runs off the bullpen.
Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Looking really good to open some of these cards.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark.
Let's
and you
fucking
better
go.
Get on the gas, and that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now back, third baseman.
Into the box, Ty France.
Oh,
He'll come
big
up
swing. I
empty
wanted
as he
it.
misses the off-speed
I wanted
pitch
it.
for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield.
That was
Voit camps under
really
it,
late.
and
I
he's got it for
cannot catch
number
up to
2.
these fastballs. I don't know exactly what the problem is.
Digging in next.
I don't remember, like, I don't know. I feel like I would be struggling more if the previous pitchers had, like, thrown more off speed in the last game, but I don't remember them doing that. God fucking damn it. That one was late, too.
little quick on that swing, and he finds himself
All right,
behind.
hold on. Gotta schedule to put Ken Giles in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
There we go. Held off on that one. Wish I would have done that with Shed Long Jr. Would have been nice.
Hard hit towards center. And
Oh.
he gets there, makes the running play.
Okay.
And that ends the inning.
Haniger helps us get a lead here.
Inning coming on this solo home run.
Phew.
Last
So we got one
chance
small
coming up
ball
here for the
run,
Bombers.
2
It's now
solo
3-0
shots.
Seattle.
Evan White, I believe.
Ken Giles takes the ball now. And
Ken Giles making his 46th appearance of the season, has a 2-2 record, 28 and 29 strikeout, or not strikeouts to walk, saves and opportunities, 45.1 innings. There we go. Third tries the charm. Third. I give up. I'm done talking. Third time's the charm. Third time is the charm. He does have an ERA under 1, which is fantastic. And we missed some of their bigger hitters. I believe we'll be leading off with Stanton here. But we don't have to deal with like an Aaron Judge. That was, whoo, boy. I'm not used to missing pitches that bad with him. That specific pitch. Usually it takes me about 4 to get the slider going. And then I feel like I have the timing down a little better with it. That's all right. Just kind of... You're good. There we go. That was a really ugly slider. We'll go ahead and just throw one more. I really want to nail this outside corner here. Jesus. All right. Both of those were strikes, but bad.
And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine
I mean, I don't...
the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I don't know. I mean, they've gotten a lot of hits. They've been aggressive on their at-bats, during their at-bats. They ran the pitch count up against my starting pitcher. I don't know. I feel like that's one of those other kind of contextual lines where it's like, it makes sense because of the score, but I don't know if they're taking the hits into account.
Has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time, he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
God damn it. Just outside. The Yankees have what? 8 hits. They have 8 hits, which is the same as the Mariners. We've just scored 3 runs. One of those hits and one of those runs being very lucky. I fucking hate this. Why the fuck?
He tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high,
wow.
It's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He can only battle for
there we go.
He's finally set down here after an 8
well, I was 1 pitch away from giving up a solo shot. Giles looking for save number 29 on the season. Kind of surprising that Rogers has 38 saves. I guess I assume if the team has like a ton of wins, they're winning by, more consistently winning by like lots of runs, you know? So while you maybe have like 20 to 25 saves or something like that. Because I feel like that's kind of where we are at.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
We're either losing and he doesn't have to come in, or it doesn't make sense to come in, or we're up by more than 3, you know? But for him to have 38 saves, and that's recorded like saves, not even like attempts or opportunities.
I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Get there.
First in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
The umpire over there ran out of energy a little bit. He gave his like one really good like "You're out of here." He gave one of those, and then he's like, "Oh boy, overexerted today."
Pitch on the way, pulled high in the air out to left field.
Overexerted.
And
There we go.
he'll squeeze this one
3-0 win for the Mariners. My goodness, that is surprising. Wow. I did not think that that's how that was going to go, especially with how many hits we gave up early in that game. Gonzalez got knocked around a little bit. Thankfully, the defense just played well enough to not give up any runs. We had a couple of opportunities, couple of innings where there were multiple runners on the base, and we were able to just kind of hold them in check. Very surprised about that. We took a little long to get going. Dylan Moore getting that home run. That helped. Got that miracle run thanks to Jake Fraley's speed in the 8th inning, which doubled up the lead and made it a little easier to leave Tapia in. I love Tapia and Munoz. I love those two guys because they throw so hard. But ideally, you don't want to leave relievers in that long. But really shut them down. I would not be surprised if they only had like a hit in the final like 3 innings. Wow. Wow. Just a very, very surprising game. Another good spread there. Did get some hits in there that were kind of left on base. A couple of hits came pretty late when there were already 2 outs, which is a little frustrating, but it happens. 8 hits for each team. The Mariners just scored 3 runs, 2 of them on home runs, 1 from Dylan Moore, 1 from Mitch Haniger. And then Jake Fraley had the RBI that I want to say scored Tom Murphy, I think. But I can't. Well, Tom Murphy had the run. So yeah, it would have been Tom Murphy. Look at the stats, Sean. Just read them. They're right in front of your face. Speaking of stats, Marco Gonzalez is your player of the game. He also picks up the win. 6 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. I would say it's a good start. The Yankees did a good job, especially in that first inning, of really running up the pitch count. I believe I threw 21 pitches in the first inning, gave up 2 hits in that inning, and the 3 outs gave up 1 hit in that inning, and the other 3 outs came from 3 different players. Like it wasn't a ground out into a double play or anything. It was like a strikeout, line out, whatever it was. So wasn't able to turn 2 and kind of cut that pitch count down. But he stuck around in that game for 6 full innings. Felt like a little bit more of a stretch there towards the end of his appearance, but it worked out for us, so it's hard to be too mad about that. But I could also see myself being very mad if that didn't go right, and I go, well, fucking idiot, I should have pulled him in the 5th, blah, blah, blah. Garrett Cole, he pitched 7 pretty good innings, 7 whole innings, 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned run. That was the solo shot to Dylan Moore. Ken Giles picking up save number 29. Whew, pardon me. Pardon me. It's a little late. Took a long time to just get recording today. Not for like any particular part of it was like I was, just kind of enjoying, relaxing, hanging out, doing other stuff. And then right as I was about to, somebody like came over to like fix something with the shower. And it was like, well, guess I gotta wait for this. Which was nice, because now hopefully the shower will work. Mariners got off to a bad start this month with that loss to Texas, but have won 4 of their last 5 games, 4-2 in the month of in-game August, picking up win number 67. If we sweep the Yankees in a 4-game series, we will hit win number 69, which will be very nice. We could also hit win number 69 in front of the home fans. Give them a very nice showing there. But we have 2 more games against the Yankees before we have a day off. Then we'll be back at home for 6, and then back on the road for 8. So there you go. Got a lot of division matchups coming up here, excluding Toronto and Kansas City. And obviously these 2 games against the Yankees. We'll be seeing Texas twice for 6 games, Houston for 6 games. I believe it's a 3-game set. Yes. And then Oakland for 2. So there you go. If you want to see what happens next, you can stick around by scrolling down and subscribing, ringing that bell, making sure that you're notified when I post new videos. Mariners Baseball posts every single day at 1 p.m. Pacific time on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. But Sean, you might be asking yourself, what happens on that day off? Do I not get content? Oh, you absolutely do get content. You get to watch Chad Champ as he plays for the Nashville Notes, I want to say. I don't remember the team. In Road to the Show, trying to get up to the Milwaukee Brewers level of the organization. So you can catch those on the off days. Shorter series, 30-minute episodes. So it's considerably less time than the Mariners games. But hey, however you're watching, thank you for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this season. I'm having a good time. It helps that we're winning. I'll be honest. When you look back and you go way back, all the way back here, and it's just a disaster. And it's like, oh boy. I think at one point, oh, that's not the month I was talking about. This was the month I was talking about. We were 2-1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3-9, 10, 11, 3-11, 4-14 or something like that. Like, oh God, I've made a mistake. But yeah, we've been doing much better over the last couple of months, and we are under 2 months to go here in this season. Hopefully we'll be doing the postseason, very least a wild card, maybe even a division title. You'll just have to tune in to find out, which you could do tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time right here. Scroll down, just subscribe, ring that bell. Just do it real quick. You don't even have to stop listening to me talk. That's the best part about it. You get to keep hearing the soothing sound of my voice as you click that button to subscribe and you ring that bell. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow for Game 3 against the Yankees. Can we seal a series win and open some more of these wonderful Allen and Ginter baseball cards? Tune in to find out. We'll see you tomorrow.